Hi, Kabul. Mic is working, yippee. Yippee, yippee. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Why am I still here? Just to suffer? No. What am I doing today? Hello, I'm Run Stardust. This is all over the place, as freaking always. Because I can't be normal. And I don't even have the mic placed on its correct position. 1 second. I mark my desk with stickers. So I always place the microphone on the same place, so I can ensure the level is always the same. There's less variables. Anyway, nobody cares about that. Hello. Welcome to anyone. There's nobody here yet. I don't care. I wanted to do stuff. I'm going to the cinema later, but I wanted to stream a little bit. And I thought about working on the Kingdom Hearts thumbnail, but I don't know if the idea I had was going to work out. So instead of trying to do something that may or may not work, am I going to be working on something that actually works? which is my own freaking VTuber model that I've been drafting here and there, little by little, all by myself. And since I already have the final design, like pick it up with. I wonder if there's a similar expression in English as in Spanish, which is like pick it with pincers, like with yeah, I guess with little claws, like in the air, like carefully, like don't take it too seriously. So something like that. So yeah, me working on my own. I have more or less the final design. I'm working now on refining the draft and also figuring out how every piece works. Looks like from the back, because the back is important even though you can actually see it. If in the future I want to commission art, it would be nice to actually know how the back looks like, for example. And also you still have to draw stuff for live 2D models, so when you move around there's no gaps. So yeah, that's what I was doing. And since yesterday I started basically cleaning up the draft, I thought, you know what? Why don't I make a stream out of this? I mentioned I will make a stream out of this kind of thing once I had stuff clear. And even though I'm not going to start coloring it and all that shit, I still can stream the start of the process. So yeah, gaming no, drawing. Here the thingy. Excuse the gap at the but down here. It's probably because the app isn't in full screen, I guess. So there will be the bar, the task bar. Doesn't matter. I don't care. It is what it is, and therefore you won't see anything you aren't supposed to be seeing. So what am I doing here? So yesterday, what did I do yesterday? I started with the freaking vest. 1 second. If I make this also possible mascot pet thingy, most possible. I already shown some of this on the Greece stream since someone was watching as like a little sneak peek. So whoever may watch later, you can go watch that VOD at the end, because I show more stuff. And if you don't want to, that's okay too. So I'm going to be doing that. I already cleaned up the vest, more or less, the inner vest, because yeah, I only originally, as you can see here, besides some parts that overlap, like here at the back, I didn't really, you can see it, yeah, you can see it. I didn't really pay much attention to how everything is layered. I just painted stuff on top of the others. Also, what's the theme here for anyone who is curious? Visual kei? I think it may be, or maybe it's not obvious, depending on how familiar you are with the movement, I guess you could call it. It's almost like punk, right now, scene. It's more based on rock, if I remember correctly. Anyway, I've always been a huge fan of visual kei. I try to buy my clothes in that style where I'm able. Most brands are Japanese and they run small, so I'm doing my best to get similar enough clothing that I can actually wear, because of course Western people are bigger. Western? I think we're Western. I don't care. Of course, because of this lovely model I'm using, you know, I also like the ears it has. I like how responsive it is. I like how it conveys emotions. I love it. So I decided to also have my own. Though originally, I didn't start from actual scratch. I started using a model. I was in the middle of creating. I left it like abandoned. In the middle of doing my own like Sona for another VTuber, but he had like people could draw whatever they wanted. It wasn't like, yeah, you had to draw, I don't know, a slime with belts and ears, and this is the base, and then you can decorate it, like. He does have a set mascot, like for actual merchandise, but usually people are able to draw whatever they want for the Sonas. And so I started drawing mine. Cat base, because I love cats. So, since these ears are really cool. Originally I would have been maybe a demon. But I got used to these ears. I decided to bring back that concept I started. I don't know. No, I think I used you see these layers. It's not because I'm changing, it's because when I started drafting stuff, I went around looking for VTuber models. So I could have the proportions at the very least, because it's like, okay, how big should I make the canvas? Well, for this resolution you have to use this one, for this other it's better you do this one, you don't need to do this one, don't go too big because there's no point. So because I didn't want to freaking go insane, I just took a couple of models, so I will have I'm not going to show them just in case, but to have the proportion like, okay, the head is over here and this top here. Okay, so just like a basic draft for proportion, so I was able to move on to the clothing faster than trying to freaking anatomy. I hate anatomy. It's hard. I will suffer when I had to actually draw proper hands. No wanna lie. Even though it's kind of sketchy, I'm proud of the arm somehow. I don't know. They're always tricky when they're bending and shit. So that's why there's these two. Just for that reason. Obviously, I can't really trace other people's stuff because the base body isn't the typical female or male based bodies like usually you can see here. It has a wider hip, which is more feminine than what a male would use. A male would go more like, no, don't go in there just in case. Bye. With a male model, it will be more like straight down. Also thinner legs. People usually have thinner legs. I made them chunkier, I guess. But they will go more like, this is a male. Maybe it's Dorito shaped. Maybe. This will be basically the base body. Just no hips. It will have no hips. On the other hand, female, well, depends on the female model, of course. There's more sexy ones, there's more Lolita ones, there's more... Are there like an in-between? I don't think I've seen them that often, but they tend to be more cutesy in general. So it will go more like... excuse my inability to draw boobs, but maybe like this. So it will be, which is similar, I guess, with the base body of my own. Of course, no, it's layered, but it will be maybe kind of like this to make a female base, and I want neither. So, well, technically, I have more of a female base, but a bit more masculine. Non-binary, I guess. I don't know. I just feel better. Yeah, I think it's more interesting, or like, I don't know. So I can actually trace, because this body type, I don't know if someone else has it. If they have, I haven't looked. So if there's any kind of coincidence, it's a coincidence. What is that typical disclaimer? Any similarities with reality is a pure coincidence or something. For movies and shit. So if it's similar somehow, it's a freaking coincidence. When it comes to the fashion, It has been fuck around find out, basically. Based on shit I own, more or less, like the boots. There are new rocks. I use my own. Just general shapes. I've always liked in clothes. I always like the longer parts. Like, I don't know, in Guild Wars 2. The assassins or like the medium class usually has long coats and people don't like it. But I like it. So yeah, this is basically my aesthetic. And how do you get here? I don't know. I started talking about visual kei and shit. Ah yeah, I got distracted by those two. And because my room in here. Well, first of all, the name Run Stardust. Of course, I had to add galaxy stuff. I'm not going to change the name at this point, so it has to have some stuff of some galaxy semblance. So I will be adding. I don't know if you've seen models that have like a galaxy effect where they move and you can see like the background of the galaxy or something. Just a cool effect. I don't know if I can describe it, but if you look it up somewhere, I don't know, Galaxy VTuber maybe, or Galaxy Effect VTuber or something, you will probably find it. I even found a tutorial for when I try to rig it, or how that kind of effects works. So yeah, it's there, and I will use it for certain areas, and still keep the theme. Okay, there's pointy star-shaped stuff here and there. I will change this bracelet to this other side because this one is supposed to have belts, but facing this way you wouldn't see them. So this is based on one of my real bracelets. So if I put it here, if I put it on this side instead, I can easily, if they go like this, and this is the belt. With the belt, I can easily, make the overflow actually flow out. While in here, oops, the symmetry is on. While in here, you can freaking do that. Because if it is a bracelet, it will go on the other freaking side, so you can see it. So I will change those. Just little details. Again, this is basically a draft. So there's the galaxy star stuff. And as I started mentioning, because I made my room full of flowers and stuff, I also added flower motifs here and there, like petals that you can see over here. You can see over here. And even here, where a chain will go like shoo. Here and there, more or less, bring it together, make it a bit cohesive. Oh, that's the idea. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm working with, and therefore we move on. What if So yeah, I did the best, inner best. I cleaned it up, more or less. I was checking stuff earlier because I didn't draw an actual base body, which maybe I should to keep the anatomy consistent, but I can always fix it up later probably. And I will have to draw the back, most likely, and I did the front of this, which kinda looks a bit messy at the moment, because again, with Light 2D, you have to keep in mind everything is freaking separated in layers. So while not all of this is necessary, like I'm not going to move the colors so much that you will be able to see this underside. It's at least good for my brain to know how everything works together. So once I'm rigging, or maybe, I don't know, designing the side or the back, I'm able to go, yeah, this connects here, and this is the shape, and this is whatever. So that's why I'm basically designing the whole freaking thing, even parts that won't show up. So that's the front. And the back. If I did this will be the back. If I did the vest, which I was working on yesterday, again, you won't see this in the actual model, but it will be there on the reference sheet. So if I commission people, if I somehow, I don't know, can you draw my character from behind? I can show them the actual pattern and shit. Still have to add details. I'm going to add, maybe one of two belts. Usually with this kind of vest, I guess, usually you have belts going like across it. Like a friend told me to mark the hips or the waist, more like, yeah, waist. I should take out one of my shirts for this, for reference. Also, I will adjust this later. Yeah, because right now they are the same front and back, which doesn't make sense. This can be in both places. So I had to adjust that. So that's what I'm doing. And I won't make any other patterns back here because it's a freaking back. The front is busy enough. I don't need to add more shit. So yeah, do I bring out one of my shirts or do I look up a reference? Let me look up for a shirt. I think I will be able to manipulate it better. I have found a little problem. Well, not the real problem, but it's my own issue. I was looking through my wardrobe, and so I found a long vest-like cloth. I don't know how to describe it, to be honest. Again, I love long clothing, and the one I'm talking about looks kind of like... it has a high collar. This is like the middle, okay. Sleeveless, goes back here, then opens here, and then the back. It will be like the back. Okay, and it has freaking okay, this will be like the front. But at the back, it has little rivets. I goes crisscross, and just a little bow. They're useless, okay? They aren't for anything, just decoration. However, should I? Should I add freaking this at the back, or would it be a bit too much? Maybe because since it's a freaking jacket, I shouldn't. Maybe I should actually look for the freaking belts. But yeah, you see, this is my problem. When I look for shit, I get distracted and then I'm like, idea! So 1 second, let me look for an actual belt. I keep finding good clothing. It's like, oh, this one has a basically crossed a bunch of. Let me. I can't describe shit. Oh no! Oh, don't get stuck in the freaking wheel of the chair, please. This is clean. Okay, so I saw. I'm fucking. So, what I saw in my wardrobe I think it went more like, yeah, it had something like this. Okay, this fucking sucks, don't worry about it. 1 second. I have freaking symmetry. It would be like this couple of bands. I think they were like this. I don't have the cloth at my, like, in front of me at the moment. But yeah, this goes here and then it goes like this. So I thought, well, you know, I could do this one. Original plan, freaking. Also, apparently, I don't have a shirt with the characteristic I was talking about. But however, I have one shirt with plenty of belts. So I will just use that as reference. 1 second. 1 second. Reference, who needs freaking internet when I have my own freaking wardrobe? Well, no, yeah, it has one. It's just unfastened. Unfastened, so let me fasten it. 1 sec, what is this? What is this? There's so many belts on here. Yeah, belts are cool. Until you have to freaking fasten them. And you have to waste a ton of time dressing up. Well, VTubers don't really have to worry about such things. Because they're just perfect. The way they are. They were just born perfect. Okay. I'm listening to my own music. So if you hear me humming, you know why. And I'm not listening to the Satsu music. I just have that as a source. I don't listen to it myself the same as the intro and outro. You know the problem with these many freaking belts. The little piece that has to go through the freaking hole. Sometimes it decides to hide and get inside the freaking hoop. And no freaking come out. Please come out. Thank you. You're messy. Stop being messy. This is the reason why I freaking waste time when I have to dress up nicely. When I have to. When I want to dress up nicely. I have regular clothing, but I love shirts. I love shirts. Good enough. Okay. Okay. My freaking ref. My ref. My ref. If I put it like this. Like this. Where the fuck do I put this? Because everything... I don't have space here and I can put it... 1 second. What if I put it on top of my other screen? Yeah, good enough. Good enough. I can fucking see now that side. But doesn't matter. We're here to draw. And here's my reference. If someone comes in chat and talks to me, I won't be able to read it for a moment. This is for the sake of art. Sorry if I get close sometimes. So. Okay. I have this here. Also, I should consider, like on the front, I have to remember this. For the best, I could change the shape of this a little bit. A little bit. Give it, you know, a bit of a more star shape. Maybe that's a bit too much. Let me check. Just a bit. Just a little corner. So it isn't that straight. I keep getting... I don't know. Fuck around and find out. That's my motto, that's how I work. Back. Backity, 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 back. I got a look for songs for another karaoke, to be honest. You know, there's another problem. In my room, it's dark as fuck, because it's freaking hot outside. Also, now I think about it. A moment. Am I looking at the seams of a shirt? Yes, I am. Because I like when things make sense. So, let me put this over here, inside the freaking... This is the stand? Yes. Seams are important. because then I can use the Sims as a reference and it makes everything more realistic. I guess, I don't know, I don't care. I just like when things make sense. And it's the reason why, if you've seen the boots, so where is it? This is the, yeah. If you've seen the boots, I'm worried that someone will come in and I won't see their messages because I have the share covering my screen. If you see the boots, you think this is skin? No, this is another part of the boot. What's the problem with thigh-high boots? They have to be either fastened with strings, I guess, strings, laces, not strings, laces. Or they have to be cloth, otherwise how the fuck are you going to bend your knees? And yeah, a VTuber doesn't really care about stuff making sense and physics and, you know, that kind of thing, but I do. And so I decided to make the boots as high as here. And this is another part that will be merged on this side, kind of like armor. So I can actually bend, or the model could actually, because it's not like we're going to see it here when I rig it. They're able to actually bend their knees with no issue and still have thigh-high boots. Why did I do thigh-high boots? Because I didn't want to design pants. I didn't want to come up with freaking pants design, okay? If I make a tall enough boot, I don't have to worry about freaking pants. You know, this is the same as you don't want to worry about hands, just put them behind the back of the characters. Or hide them somewhere. Okay, just following this now that I have this little guy, so to speak. I always say so to say, for some reason. I think it's because in Spanish it's the same fucking word for say and speak. Oh, not really. No, wait. No, it's not. Speak will be hablar. And say will be decir. And usually in Spanish you say por así decirlo. So that's why I always say so to say instead of so to speak, because speak is hablar. So it sounds, I don't know, in my mind it sounded a bit more weird. I think something like this. I just have to make it. Yeah, maybe. I know. 1 second. Because perspective and shit. I'm fucking around finding out, okay? Don't judge me. Checking if there's movement in chat. There's not, don't worry. Also, I have a ketchup bottle here, which it's a perfect elbow rest at the moment. While I keep this tense. I keep this tense, I can fucking see everything is dark. This shirt is black. My room is freaking dark. I can see. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. Okay, it will go something like here, more or less. I will probably make a better draft later. Let's see, I legit can see. Second, I have another moment. Yeah, no, that doesn't really help. I have another lamp on this side, but it's kind of behind the shirt, so it doesn't help. No, well, maybe a bit. Everything is so dark. This shirt is so freaking dark. I can see. Maybe. Okay, we'll go a bit. Because this is supposed to be a bit more loose. Let me make it super. Should I? Maybe not too much. No, maybe not too much. Can I keep this a bit more tense? A second, yeah. I did everything the same layer. Well, it doesn't matter, it's a freaking sketch. Hirari. I want it to be. Please let me tense you. Duck. Rubber duck. Yes, I have a ninja rubber duck here. Why? Because I bought it on the. I used to go on vacation to the beach. A long time ago with friends. We used to have an apartment there. I shouldn't pick purple when the freaking background is pink. We used to have an apartment. We used to go there. We had to sell it because of reasons, divorce reasons. And there was a shop. It's also in other places, but I don't know. I think it popped up first there with a lot of knickknacks, a lot of stupid shit, and even joke sex toys. Well, not really sex toys, but I don't know. Just think of something jokey you could gift a friend as a joke in that theme. So gag. I think the term is like gag, gift. Yeah, something like that. And they had a bunch of rubber ducks, different kinds. One of my friends got one that looked like chocolate, and I got one that looked like a ninja. So I have it here chilling. You can hear it maybe? Yeah. There's the ducky, and I have it here in front of me. I don't know why. It's just there. It's chilling. Yeah, something like this. I will have to refine this better later. How later? That's the question. Maybe for the end, since this part isn't really that important. Yeah, I don't need to put that much. I don't need to put that much care into this part at this very moment. Also, I'd rather keep moving things along. Let me remake the line. Up and down. Up, pum. Yeah. And now it's just that, trying to refine some stuff. Not actual line art, of course, not actually. I should make two. Okay, I think this is enough reference. Come here. Voila. Duck goes bye-bye. I'm not going to unfasten these belts. No, fuck it. My Devil Punks shirt. Devil Punks. Which brand was this? GLP. Gothic Lolita Punk. Hello, Asta. 1 second. I'm going to put away a shirt I was using as reference. Because I needed reference for belts. Epa. Hello, well, Paul. Them. 2 people at once. Hello. Hey, well, I'm working on stuff. And I was deciding what to do at the back here. And so I went to look at one of my shirts. I don't know when you came in. Maybe you came in at the same freaking time. Who knows? I'm not checking the concurrent viewers. I decided not to because, I don't know, suddenly getting people that don't talk makes me nervous. So I prefer to pretend nobody's there unless they talk. Or until they talk. So I just chill by myself. Okay. Well, it isn't symmetrical, but doesn't matter. This is a draft, more or less. How are you guys doing? I hope you're having a good day so far. I decided I was going to do thumbnail stuff, but because I wasn't sure if it would come out like correctly as I have in mind, I decided to go for a sure thing, which is freaking start cleaning this shit up a bit. So that's why I'm here doing this before I have to go to the cinema later. Okay, let me eat this. Where is the thing? Hello right now. Oh no! Too much arting. What inspires you? Well, Paul, tell me. What are you usually inspired by? What do you usually draw? Are you inspired by other VTubers? Are you inspired by, I don't know, nature? Anime? Chips? Today stretch challenge. What is that? What is that? You stretch? You stretch? 30, no 3D. 3D days. Stretch. Stretching challenge. Ah, maybe I should do something like that. Instead of being a... Epa! This is what I get for fucking using 3 for the crane. Maybe I should do that instead of becoming a shrimp. Maybe. Maybe. I hope you are stretching correctly. And shrimping. I think for the backside. Okay, we'll have to do this properly later. I think that will be good enough. Good enough. Have you guys seen the whole thing so far, or should I show it again? Since you are here, I don't know for how long you've been here. I cannot just draw my OCs. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, that's fantastic. I don't have OCs. Though maybe this will count as one. Maybe this will count as an OC. My own character. Who knows? Well, technically, I have another one, which is a Sona inspired by another VTuber, I guess. I don't know if it counts. No, I shouldn't erase that. No. I have to adjust. 1 second. Where is the thingy? Where are the belts? Belts. I'm looking for the side belts. None of these are side belts. Are any of these side belts? Those are side belts. There we go. So I can erase this thingy. The last proper drawing I did. Where am I? Am I in mirror mode? Yes, this symmetry. Yes. The last proper fan art I did was 4 months ago, maybe 4 or 5 months ago, something like that. Let me hide the line, which took me 21 days because I'm a slowpoke. But I wanted to go hard with it, and I struggled with the freaking pose. But I ended up also doing a wallpaper engine version of it. Because, go big or go home. I hadn't done shit in like so long. Okay, if this goes over here, this means it should come like... You put it on another layer. Oh, that layer, okay. How long should this be? I'm 21 days on a drawing. If I don't finish a drawing in 2 days, I lose interest in it. Yeah, I think it was... Was it what I was studying? Or maybe was I doing an internship? I don't know. I didn't have that much time. When was it? It was definitely this year, because it was for a VTuber that debuted this year. What was I doing? Yeah, I started working. I think it was... Well, when the fuck did I start working? September last year, I think. So, yeah, I think it was because I was working, so I barely had time. Yeah, I think that was it. Because on summer, yeah, I only have to go work in the mornings, but in the rest of the year, I had to go work mornings and afternoons, which means I get home at freaking 7 p.m. So I don't have time for shit. And I'm a slowpoke to begin with. So I suffer. But yeah, I don't know. It was nice drawing something. And yeah, it was interesting that I was able to keep interest for so long. I think it was because I like looking at pretty things. And pretty things motivate me. And because it was turning out pretty well, I decided to, keep going. Let me actually show it. I don't think I have shown it before. Okay, where is it? It's... Oh, my shit is so disorganized. It's organized, but not as much as it should be. If you can load my freaking drawing folder, that would be nice. Thank you. I think this one, yes, in here. It's also 5,300 pixels width and no, yes, height, no, width and 4,360 height. Let me open it. And I had to, yes, it should be around here. Where is it? Sander, yes, big. This was it. This is what I drew. Yeah, I tried to, go big or go. And also it was my first time like drawing without actually doing line art, because I followed one person I followed on Tumblr once said, I used to hate painting until I decided to not do line art and just do color directly. And so I was like, you know what? I also struggle with freaking line art. I struggle making it smooth and stuff. So I just went to general shape and just paint, almost like a sculpture. But yeah, this is it, and this is at 100%. I like drawing eyes, and yeah, you can see it's more texture usually. This was my first time drawing like with a more texture brush. I used the one here with gouache or washi, I don't know, mixing stuff. I had to changing stuff here and there. So I did this, but again, I did a wallpaper engine version, so I had to make it longer. And also, I'm insane. 1 second. I made both eyes closed. Maybe I should do 30-day learning to draw challenge. I don't know. I wish you good luck. I've drawn on and off for like years, sometimes more than others. I think I get somehow better with each one. Somehow, maybe it's because I pay attention to stuff like in the meantime. So even if I'm not practically, like manually practicing, my brain is still like, okay, this has this shape, this looks wrong, fix it. How do I fix it? Like this, I think. I don't know. I don't think I can. Yeah, it's not big. Preview GIF. Oh, I have an idea. 1 second. Let me close this. Let me close this other one, because I'm using the wallpaper on my second screen. If I could, maybe 1 second. Maybe my model is going to do a bit of a weird thing. Yes, because I have to move it to the other side. Well, don't worry about it. I will be back in a second. I want to do that. Okay. And then, okay, just so I don't lose track of stuff. Hello. Yeah, there's only the before I fuck up, because I don't trust anything right now. Display capture. Maybe don't make it visible so I can change stuff. Yeah, you can see it. I'm going for fantastic. The other screen, fantastic. So I can show it. This is how the wallpaper engine version looks. I had to separate shit in layers, so I was able to animate it. I looked up tutorials on YouTube and shit, which, in a way, is kind of like Live 2D. It's just layers upon layers. I'm moving each one separately, so when shit moves around, there's no gaps. So I have more or less the experience for Live 2D, more or less. A little bit, I have the concept in my mind. We'll see how that goes, but yeah. Let me bring stuff back to how it was. Bigu. There we go. So there it is. My big drawing. That isn't really that popular, so I don't know. But that's what I did for 21 days. And I know it was 21 days because at each step I used to... I think I have the GIF. I used to share progress with a friend. Like, I'm doing this, look at this, and look at this. Oh yeah, there's the progress GIF. Can I stop it somehow? No. Okay, let me... Maybe, where is it? Would it be display capture? No, display capture is the whole thing. Looking at the sources on OBS, so I only share the maybe media source. Maybe media source. Yes, media source. If I look for the directory, I can put this here. Yes, maybe. Will you show up? Yes, that's the progress GIF. How I started, I had a certain idea at the beginning, which like it was just facing forward. Maybe surrounded by flowers, but I decided to make it a bit more dynamic. So, Epa, why did you go away? Huh? It's because that's where it ends. Loopity. You can see I had to ask a friend for help with a 3D model. So I was able to properly draw the body. I suck at anatomy, but yeah. That's the progress GIF. I'm a slowpoke. But yeah, you can see I didn't actually do line art. I just did the base draft, started painting over it, and it turned out well. Sure, good for me, good by me. And I had much more fun than trying to make fucking line art. I hate line art. I hate line art. I will probably do maybe a similar approach to the model, to be honest. Like, fuck the... well, not entirely. But... I'll see. Well, I have vectors here. I could use vectors, at the very least for certain parts that did need, for sure, line art. I don't know, there's so many ways to make a freaking model. I don't know. I don't care, I will see. For now, we aren't in the painting progress process. So... see, yes, this is from here. From here, I shouldn't erase the part below, so I can give movement here. And the... will I give it movement? No, I won't, because this is the back. I don't need to give movement, don't worry about it. Okay. I had to keep that in mind. I legit don't really have advice for like, how do I draw? I don't know, man. I just know I liked to draw when I was little. When I was small, I used to go to, I wouldn't even call it painting classes, because it was mostly pick something to draw and draw it, and the teacher sometimes will come like, okay, giving advice. But she wouldn't actually teach you anatomy or anything like that. This was like before I was 13. So, but it was fun. We used a ton of different mediums. The focus to keep track of layers and stuff though. At the moment it's messy. I will have to actually keep track of layers later. Well, it's not as messy, okay? This is the back, okay? This is the back in a single folder, and this is the front. More or less, as I have to, because for like 2D you need to label everything correctly, even left and right, so the program knows which one is left, which one is right, and all that shit. So ignore that it says layer 514 because I erased a lot. Even the one in the background is freaking 400 something. I think it's because I took the file I had of the head of the model I had, you know, the one I was working on for another VTuber, like my VTuber persona for that person, for that VTuber. So I had a ton of layers for the hair and stuff because it was a headshot. And I used to still have it here, but what am I drawing, by the way? Wrong layer! Of course it's the wrong fucking layer. Of course it's the wrong layer. Don't worry about it. Okay, that one. I ended up eating it because you see this memory usage over here. You have too many layers and too many big layers with a ton of shit. It starts like, there's no memory, you can't do shit anymore. So I used it. I owed it. I need to keep things simple, more or less. I may have to end up doing things in parts. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, I had to keep stuff clean. Also, I don't need to worry about the back that much. Now that I think about it. I can have the idea, but the part that's important is the front. There it is, that's that. So yeah, I say this is the back. The back will be done. What is this layer? Ah, this is like the front that I copied. Yeah, because before I started stream, I adjusted the waistline a little bit. So that will be the back. This is sketchy. I may fix it later, I may not. The back isn't important, it was just an idea. Front! Well, you can see part of the back when I do this, but I should draw the back of this, of the vest. Vest. Draw to front. And what we do is copy it. And this is okay. If I letters, yeah, this is the whole fucking thing, and this is the mesh. Talking about meshes, it's funny when I'm playing games, I forget words. Like, oh, what is this called? Oh, mesh. And then I watch me back, and it's like, that's a freaking fence. It's like I'm backseating myself. I understand chat now. I understand. This is the whole thing. Yes, I have to. Maybe I should do more like a. Why don't you can be on the same freaking folder? A general idea of the whole thing from the back without caring about what the front looks like. Okay, so if it goes from here, probably from the back, it won't go that low. It can just stay over here, I guess. And this goes a bit outside. Yeah, something like that. So now, keeping that in mind first, I have to jig the upper part of here. Because it's not going to have a freaking mesh at the front and the shape of this. And I don't need more freaking belts at the back. I should adjust the shape of this. Again, it's not important, it's the freaking back, but I'm a freaking perfectionist. That's another problem. I'm probably going to spend time on freaking stitches and shit. Even though you can only see them like up close. This is what I do with modding as well. It's so dumb. It's like, there's one vertex, this vertex is out of place. Nobody knows, nobody will see it, but I know it's there, so I have to fix it. That's another thing I have to do, and I've mentioned it plenty of times before. I had to go back to doing freaking mods. My plan for the week. Also, I have to do the freaking schedule. I have the idea for when I'm going to do streams, which is... I have my calendar here. Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. The times, well, Saturday and Sunday will be in the morning, and Thursday and Friday will be in the afternoon. So yes, keep that in mind. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Why? Why? Why are you experiencing buffering? Are you peeps seeing everything okay? Is everything good? Or is YouTube being a bitch? Wouldn't surprise me. Apparently it's being a bitch lately. It's just in freaking bright yellow. And I don't think I can do anything about it at the moment. Are you there? Are you there? I don't know. I could open my own stream now I think about it. I can open it and check. And check. 1 second. 1 second. Yes. Yes, it's working. It's there. I don't know. YouTube being stupid, as always. Sometimes I watch... yeah, there's been a couple of times. One was in my... YouTube is not... Stream is healthy, okay. Stream is healthy. Okay, good for you. Good for you, YouTube. Good for you. I was watching one of the Stray Gods streams because I will wait in another thing in a moment. I was checking a thing, and so I noticed one of the songs got a little bit cut off. So I guess YouTube shut itself at that moment, but I didn't notice. I didn't know. So it is what it is. And why was I checking that video? That specific video? Because I started playing Stray Gods with my mom, and she's speaking stuff. And it's so freaking funny. Well, at the beginning she didn't say anything. She was so focused. She was like watching things. She was just like watching. Sometimes picking options, but didn't say anything, didn't comment out anything. I didn't know what was going on inside her head. Until I was like, are you enjoying it? What are your thoughts? Can you tell me something? Oh yeah, I'm just focused on this because I don't know. Everyone is so annoying, or like I'm focused on finding this specific thing, and everyone is making me mad. But there's the funny thing, okay. I don't know if you peeps have watched Stray Gods. So I don't think I will do anything for the back here. Yeah, good enough. I don't need to care about anything. It's just the freaking inner layer anyway. So the front and the back. Perfect. I wish you were anything else. Yes. So in the game, if you peeps aren't aware, you may or may not date gods and other peeps like in a modern setting. So we were going to talk to Persephone. Okay, we were at her club. My mom just wasn't really into exploring. Well, let me go back a little bit, just a little bit. We're at one of the characters' homes, and a bunch of options popped up. Like, you have to explore the painting, the light, the harp, the instrument, the whatever. And she was like, do I have to go through all of this? And I was like, what? Pick a few and then you'll get the option to go up upstairs, don't worry. So she started picking options. When the option popped up to upstairs, then she was like, no, now I'm going to watch everything. And I was like, okay. There's no need, but it's funny the change of I don't want to go through all of this to now I'm doing it. So we go to the club. I think now it's time for maybe the choker. Yeah, I might do the choker now. So we go to the club, and a bunch of people show up. Okay, there's Apollo, there's Hermes, there's Eros. Pan? I think those were it at that moment. Okay, so she was like, I don't want to talk to all of this, and I want to go to Persephone. So she goes to talk to Pan, and she directly asks, where is Persephone? And Pan is like, I don't know. He was like, you're freaking useless. Next person. Okay, she gets to Eros, and then Eros is like, oh, I'm the god of sex. And my mom is like, well, that's interesting. So she picks the option of, you are the god of sex? And I'm not like, mom, you don't want to talk about to anybody about anything, to get their backstory, to get to know them better, whatever. But the moment sex is mentioned, you go there. But then she lost interest the moment Eros was like, I'm the god of sensuality and something. And she was like, like, mom, please. What are your priorities? At least Eros was useful for finding Persephone, but oh my god, it's right. Her mentality is like, okay, I need to focus on the. Let me see. Name this. I need to focus on the mystery at hand. Nothing else matters. So I'm going direct to business until freaking sex showed up. We haven't gotten like further from that because yeah, Act 1 ends like pretty soon after that. But oh my god, I lost it. Like, mom, please, why? I'm excited to see what other options we pick. Also, we pick similar stuff. at the beginning, at the very least at the beginning, we were both pretty like methodical. You can pick 3 kinds of options: more aggressive, charming, and logical. And most of them were like logical for him. Why do I have this on 2 different layers? That's stupid. But then we started diverging a little bit. And with against Persephone, she went all aggressive, like, I don't want to fight, but you want to fight! Fight me! I'm feeling angry! And there was a moment she asked, all of this is like, am I playing Grace? Am I playing myself? And I'm like, Mom, this is a role-playing game. Like, any option you pick is just an option the character can take. It's not like it's going to be out of character because the option is there. It just depends on how you want to play. You're in a role. You can play as yourself with your own feelings or try something different, but these are your choices. Because yes, he was angry, like, Persephone is like, who am I? I don't care. She just wants info. It's really fun. I'm curious. Okay, I know why I did the other layer. I'm curious about what she's going to pick for Aphrodite. With her scene later on. Also, I had to explain to her, Mom, have you noticed the little icons on some of the dialogue options, the question marks? Those like give extra info, they don't continue the story. And she was like, oh, I didn't notice, I didn't see them. I only read the questions. I'm like, Mom, they are there. Even the ones with freaking actual color icons, like, Mom, they are colored. How can you not see them? Did you notice the heart that showed up on one of them? No. Okay, just so you know, you can romance someone, you can romance some of them if you want, you know. But I have to investigate stuff. It is a murder mystery. I don't have time to flirt with people. I like, valid, okay. Yeah, just so you're aware, okay? You can play however you want, just so you know. She ended up eating Apollo. When you can choose if you want to stay with Persephone or go back to Apollo. And I asked her like, why did you do that? And she answered, you know, I didn't like how he got angry. I know people like this and they aren't good, and I'm like, valid. I get it, I get it. Wise words from my mom. Okay, they will go like this. The star for the necklace. I should probably have like a gap for the thing to go through. But she was so focused, even though she only had 2 big choices. Okay, if I do... Wait. Yeah, no, I don't need to worry about this shape in like 3-dimensional because I'm not going to turn it. I don't need to curve. This is my first model. I don't need to go too overboard. I think I'm already being too ambitious as it is, even if it's my first freaking time. We'll see how it goes. I just think that with patience, everything is possible. I had to learn a bunch of tools for freaking modding Cyberpunk, so again, I think with patience, everything is possible. With patience and freaking YouTube for tutorials. Wait, 1 second. Some collars or like necklaces, kind of like merch. I can just make it like merch over here. Did you know? You probably, I don't know if I have mentioned before. Maybe I did. I forgot. Also, it doesn't matter because people forget stuff all the time, and also there's always new people coming in. Maybe. Did you know I studied jewelry back in the day? I didn't get a degree out of it because I realized it wasn't my thing, but I did study it. I did study jewelry design and shit, and metals, and how metals work. It was fun while it lasted and while I didn't fall into depression because of other stuff. And also I wanted this shape. I feel a sneeze coming. And it went away. Darn it. Am I feeling this shape? Yeah. Good enough. Am I going to... Well, yeah, if I'm going to animate it, rig it side to side, I should make the whole circle. It looks like a kunai from Naruto. Well, or from a regular ninja, I guess. Yeah, good enough. Then... Okay, this is that piece, this is the middle piece. This is this. I can add some little. Talking about Cyberpunk, I have to freaking go back to making freaking mods. I keep saying it, but I'm not doing it. And I have to. I need extra money. They finally updated the freaking algorithm for donation points. And I haven't modded shit in like 3 months. First of all, I had to update my game, update the core mods, look at my shit and how people probably are like, can you refit this for this body, please? Maybe fix some stuff here and there. Also, I have pending some refits for a clothing mod I did. Like, yeah, we'll refit it for this body later, don't worry. 3 months later. Still hasn't been done. I should start with that at the very least. Also, that one was a collaboration with another person, and even though they ended up learning part of the process I'm in charge of, more or less, I shouldn't leave them hanging for even longer than I already am. So yeah, I think once I update those, I could actually go back to making mods and maybe also stream making mods, even if my freaking actual nickname is linked to those. Fuck it, I don't care. I don't know how many people will look at those anyway. Here. Also, I think it will be interesting. I already did a couple? Yeah, a couple of mods inspired by VTubers. So I could also make mods inspired by VTubers as content here. Maybe... Hello, Proto Pepe! It has indeed been a long time. How are you doing? How have you been? Have you been busy? Is life treating you well? I hope it is, and if it isn't, I hope it gets better sometime. I'm working on my own VTuber design because I have no chill. Yeah. I'm doing the little pieces, little by little, so I can rig them later. Hey you. Hehe. Smiley face indeed. I'm going to the cinema later. So I decided, since other friends aren't available to watch stuff today, to do a Satsu/drawing stream in the meantime. So it doesn't have a set duration. Yeah, I think that as a choker is nice. Well, if I clean this now, more or less, I can just use this later. I don't need to clean it up even more when I make the final one. The final. So yeah, I could make mods related to other VTubers. Maybe like not going hardcore because I'm not going to do freaking clothing from scratch because no. Or even, well, hair. Hair is tricky. I can edit existing hair, but doing something from scratch, no thank you. I don't know how that shit works. It's too messy. There's too many strands. I already had to fix freaking promptos for my own freaking character, because otherwise it looked like it was balding. But other stuff like tattoos, for example, or the ones I did were actually eyes. So maybe VTuber eyes for V to use anime VTuber eyes. I got a freaking comment in the one I did, because the set I did was inspired by Niji Sanji's libers. And they have a lot of controversies because of reasons. Of course, there comes people like, haha, Kuro Sanji, Black Company, whatever. And like, dude, if I did this mod, it's because I like, at the very least, the libers or the design, or, you know, appreciate the art. In the end, it's basically what I'm doing is freaking appreciate the art of the models. Like, the artists aren't at fault for whatever the company does or doesn't or whatever. Like, you don't need to come to my freaking comment section and fucking shit on something I did out of love. Like why? Why are you coming at me with this? It's obviously I'm a fan. Like, what do you want me to say? So I hit the comment like, fuck this. I'm not even going to comment, to respond. They don't deserve it. Like, I'm not going to waste my time. I have learned over the years that, yeah, time is a finite resource. So, I don't want to waste it on fucking useless people and useless things. Like, what's the point? No, thank you. No, thank you. I want to spend my time in shit and I enjoy. And so, if I see comments that I don't not even agree with, but like, it doesn't really help anybody, doesn't bring anything new to the situation at hand, I'm going to motherfucking ignore it. And if people can't read either, that's on them too. Freaking, I keep getting comments of shit I explain on a freaking document I have pinned on the comment section. Like, hey, before you leave a comment complaining about shit not working, can you please read this thing? Which is basically like a frequently asked questions about this kind of thing. And then someone comes around like, hey, I'm using this thing, and it doesn't work. And it looks like this. And it's like, you know, this shit is mentioned in the fucking document. Mirror is, yeah, because VTubers are usually alright. It's easier if they are symmetrical. I had to look it up because I didn't know. Paint tools, I had a symmetry option, like a mirror option. It's here. No, I had to put it here. The symmetric ruler. How did I get this one? I forgot. I don't know. Perspective rulers? No. I don't know how I got it there. I forgot. I got it, and that was it. And I don't know where it came from, but I got it there, and I can disable it here, so I can actually paint on one side. It doesn't paint the other. But yeah, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. So I don't have to. I usually will like draw one side, duplicate it, and flip it. This is much better. This is much better. So yeah, I will say this is a choker. Now, I thought maybe I could make petal shapes here, but it's a bit too much for something so small. You know, to keep the... what I was going to do earlier, I forgot. 1 second. Okay, this is a choker. For the best, I wanted to make this... instead of ending on a straight line. A bit more like this, maybe, or maybe? 1 second. 1 second, let me cook on another layer just in case. I don't know if it's going to be too much, so also please, okay. Maybe, you know, since I want to make stuff star shaped more or less, maybe it's too much, you know, maybe, but fuck around, find out. That's how I roll. Maybe. Let me... Where is the jacket? Let me paint it in black so I can get a better idea. And maybe if I mask this shit... Masks, my beloved! One of my friends didn't know what the freak masks are, and they are the freaking best. But I didn't need to mask this and that. Nah, I think it's better with a straight line. It also follows the flow of the jacket better. Okay, you go away, and you go away, and there you go. I could make the stitches. Yeah, let me draw the stitches so I don't forget. stitches. People won't see this. I don't care. I'm fucking insane. Wait, maybe... Should I use the symmetry? Ah, it's already been used. The stitches. Oh yeah, when I make freaking clothes for Cyberpunk, which sometimes is basically like cropping vanilla or like game meshes. Also, this shouldn't go outside like this. No! Claro, it's not in the same freaking layer. Oh no! Maybe. Yeah, I should. Maybe. Here. 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 So I'm a bit picky when it comes to cropping shit in games. Well, the only game I've modded is freaking Cyberpunk, but people usually crop the, I don't know, pants, for example, and they don't really take care of the seams, so it looks like bluntly cut, and it looks bad. So there was this one time, I was cropping some pants, and I noticed there were other pants, shorts, Latino shorts they were called, that had like ragged edges with threads and stuff, so it was like, you know, because this is the pant, whatever, this is the okay, like that, the pant, part of the pant, so it had strings. It wasn't just freaking, you know, like that. So I stole those little threads from those pants and used them on the ones I did. Also, these were symmetrical. Well, like they were copies of each other, so I should have separated the. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Let me just copy this. So I got those. I made the pants better cropped, and they look really nice, and they got kind of popular, to be honest. I also always say to people like, hey, because I also refit for masculine V, or masculine if I'm working with female clothes, and feminine if I'm working with masculine. Okay, the final point is getting the same clothes for both genders, okay? Doesn't matter the order or whatever. Okay, let me erase this. So I always, or I've mentioned before, like, hey, if you're working with a mesh, like a model that I've worked on before, you can ask me for the refit of the gender it isn't available to, so people can have more freaking clothes. At the very least, male V, because he gets freaking neglected. Sadly. To be honest, when I started playing, over here, I made both a male and a female V. Okay, it was like vanilla game, no mods. Like, okay, I will play as the one that, I don't know, looks cooler, but I couldn't make a male V. I wanted the vanilla options fucking suck, basically. So I went with a female one. But then I saw on Tumblr someone posting pictures of their male V, and it looked really nice. Of course, it was with mods, and I got inspired, like, oh, that's fantastic, that looks so nice, let me try to do the same. Not exactly the same, because some people are really crazy about, oh, you're copying me, you're copying my character because we both have freaking, I don't know, white hair and red eyes or something. Some people are crazy. So, but also the aesthetic. There's so many that have like a tail upper body but flat torso and stick legs. You mean like VTuber models, or in general? Like, it doesn't really surprise me, because again, most of the time, it's like right now with the model I'm using, you're only seeing the head and part of the shoulders, and when I'm on the main room, you see part of the shirt, but you don't actually see the leggies. The leggies are hidden. Rarely a VTuber will actually like position their model in which you can see it like fully. unless they are like fucking around. So in a way, I have no clue why I put so much freaking detail on the lower part, because you won't be able to see it, but it's there. But it's there. Okay, it's there. It's there. And if I commission art, well, it will look cooler. What the fuck was I saying? Yeah. The male bee I saw. You never know, sometimes you want to do a leg reveal. I mean, when they start doing model reveals, they're always like, look, feet come. And then it's like, leggy. And then it's like, look at the torso. And finally it's the freaking face. Oh my god. There was one time I wasn't watching live, thankfully, because fuck that. It's not someone I usually watch. They were doing like a new outfit reveal. So I was watching the bot, you know. See, this one came out. I'm curious, how does it look like? And I was looking through the preview below, like, okay. You could see like from here to here, only feet. They were talking, only feet. And I was like, why are people spending 2 fucking hours looking at feet? Maybe, not 2 hours, but I don't know, half an hour just on the freaking feet. Like, oh my god, can you do the freaking model reveal faster? How do people not lose interest halfway? Oh my god. Then there's another one I watched who got an outfit reveal really recently. It's super cool, okay? The full Rabbit, by the way, his latest outfit, which is more like night. Yeah, it goes so hard, but it's well made. It has so many layers too. But he didn't spend that much time just going, yeah, these are the feet. And you start from the feet, but he went up like fairly quickly. Like in maybe like half an hour. Like most of the time in that stream was spending like looking at other people's predictions than actually revealing the model little by little. And he said, yeah, usually these things don't really take that much time. I just do it fast. Usually the previous part is what takes me the longest, but not the actual model reveal. I'm like, bless you. Bless you. I get it to generate hype, okay, I get it, but man, like why? Mother food camp, maybe. Can you imagine? Oh my god, the opposite. Really detailed feet. And then the rest of the model is almost like a stickman or something. I mean, there's some people who have a foot fetish, or maybe they're into that, but maybe. I don't know what I'll do with my actual model, to be honest. For starters, I know I'm not going to do a lore video like most other people do, or like a presentation video or whatever. I think I will have to pay someone for that, because I don't have enough knowledge to do some shit of like myself. Also, it kind of adds a bit too much pressure, to be honest. I'm just chilling. Like, I would like more people coming, but I don't want to have, I don't know, suddenly 100 people like looking at me intently, judging all everything I do. Maybe, I don't know. So my plan for this is legit just use it for, of course, if by then I have it ready, of course, which I don't know, we will see, we will fucking see, because again, I'm a freaking slowpoke, so I will just use it for the karaoke, the 6 months karaoke, like, yeah, look, I made this model by myself and I'm going to be singing to celebrate my little not really a goal, I don't know how to call it, to be honest. But yeah, like, I've been streaming for 6 months. Even if there's barely people around, I don't care. I've been doing this for 6 months consistently. Yay me, you know. And just use it to sing. I still had to pick the songs to sing. Slow cook. Yeah. I think in a way it's better that I'm not like speedrunning it, I guess. I don't know if I can even speedrun it, to be honest. But if you leave stuff for a little bit, like you get stuck, like I don't know what to do here or whatever, and you come back to it later, you're like, oh, now I have this other idea, or this looks a bit off or whatever, or maybe something looked off because you've been staring at it for so freaking long that it looks weird, even though it isn't weird. So coming back with fresh eyes and fresh ideas, that's nice. Also, why didn't I freaking clean this before I copied it here? I'm dumb. Well, you know what? I'm not going to clean this more. There's no need. Like, this is basically just a refined sketch. I'm not going to be using this as actual line art. I will probably, like I did the other fan art I showed, like base color it and little by little build it. So I will probably color this fully and then copy and paste it. Copy and paste. So yeah, I'm not going to worry about those anymore. Well, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit because I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. No, I'm not going to do much. I just the hey, let me. Okay. The stitches, which nobody will fucking see. And also that they don't matter at the moment because I will paint. But it just looks nicer, okay? Okay? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm the one cooking here, leave me alone. I know this is pointless, but it makes me happy, okay? And also, it's a good reminder to not forget later to actually do the stitches because I have a tendency of, oh yeah, I'll do this later. And then I forget, and I don't do it. And then even later it's like, oh, fuck, I forgot to do that thing. So if I leave the reference there, I will be reminded of it. Which brings me to the next part. I should add stitches to this size as well. Also, to be honest, I don't know what this is. Like, build-wise, I think this is just decoration. It isn't like opened at the middle or anything. Yeah, just decoration. Just decoration. It's just like this. It doesn't open. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. So I think little details like this. Shit, I should have used the freaking symmetry. Symmetry. I think it just makes models look nicer, maybe? I don't know. Even if you don't have that much detail, you can add little things. So it's like simple but higher quality. I think I will describe it as. Sometimes less is more, you know. I've seen some crazy VTuber designs out there. Crazy VTuber designs like, oh my god, I'm so glad I don't have to draw any of those, to be honest. Also, it's a bit crooked. Probably because I didn't use the symmetry tool when I did the middle line. The only reason I'm making this more detailed is because I only have to draw it once. Unless I don't know, commission someone for extra art. Or maybe later I will do an illustration myself. Maybe I could do something similar to the one I did with Sander Netherbrand, but with my own character. I could plan something like that and use it as the starting screen. Or maybe even final screen. Or maybe there's no need to go that detailed. I know not everyone uses their model for their intros or outros. Or even if they use it, sometimes it's just like a chibi version, so... Options. At the very least, what I want to get done is the freaking model itself. If I can come up with a freaking logo, that would be freaking nice, because I don't know if I can consider what I have currently like a freaking logo. It's just my... I try to make fancy handwriting, okay? I hate typography, that's the issue. I hate working with text. But yeah, we'll have to try to come up with something to make it, I don't know, more air quotes professional. Professional air quotes. Yeah, this is good enough. I guess jacket. I love this. I'm just so happy with it, man. The cleanest part. I'm coming up with the pattern. Oh, I also was slightly inspired by Sanders Netherbrand collar design, like slightly, because this kind of pattern, or I don't know what you want to call it, it's something I've tended to do already on my own. I didn't know what to do with the collar. I thought maybe I could use some stats. You can even see the sketch here for some stats, maybe star shaped or something. But I was like, this is a bit too plain. So I looked at him. He had like a pattern, and I was like, no, I could do something similar. And that would also allow me to include more flower motifs here and there. And again, this kind of pattern I already did, because this thing you see on the face, this thing you see is a thing I came up with for one of my Cyberpunk characters. The Saber where he wears, well, he's non-binary, but he uses he and them. The face Saber where I made for him has this shape. It was partially inspired by, partially because originally for that character I got inspired, or more like I joined some tattoos from Final Fantasy 15 Comrades, the multiplayer DLC. I guess it's a DLC, I don't know. And so I gave him the one that on the face, but I wanted to keep it balanced, even though my characters, like that one character, like his hair goes kind of like it's side shaved, of course. Epano symmetry. It's pretty similar to the one I already have here. I have a type. You can tell I have a type. But yeah, it went like this, and that tattoo comes from here. It's more like it comes from here. I think you can see a bit on this side, but it's pretty covered. You can only see it when I'm modeling other hairs. So because I wanted to balance it and get inspired by the shape it had, I ended up just doing this pattern for this one. But again, these kinds of, I don't know, designs I've always done. I just like it's going to sound so wrong, but long shapes. Long shapes, long, slender and pointy shapes. This is like, I don't know, my favorite shape, I guess. I don't like circles, I don't like squares. Triangles may have a pass, but yeah, it's usually like more elongated shapes. Even if it sounds freaking dirty. So yeah, that's why I keep using them, and I keep using them, and I keep using them. I don't know, they're more like elegant, they're sleek. So got inspired partially because of that, but I didn't copy or like outright, I don't know, get directly inspired by the pattern itself. It was just something I was already doing. Okay, so we got the choker. I don't think I need to do the, well, should I? Should I do maybe the backside? Or maybe to complete it? Maybe to complete it. Yeah, I should, just in case, I don't know, I move the neck so you can see something behind, unless I make it attached. You know, it's just a freaking circle. It's just a freaking circle, so front. Also, it's extra funny to say I like elongated shapes when I'm freaking asexual. Long, slender, and pointy. I'm freaking asexual. I'm not into that kind of stuff. Back. Backity back. Yes, back. I, the life of an asexual person. Even though sometimes we have the dirtiest freaking minds. And maybe that's what makes it even funnier. I can barely see what the fuck. Jacket. Okay, there we go. I couldn't see the backside. There we go. And then I'm currently listening to the membership soundtrack Fulgurobit has. Oh, chilling. I guess something like I guess something like this. I guess I don't know. It's hard for me. It's always like hard to picture stuff in 3D, 3 dimensions. It's also the reason why I freaking suck at drawing bodies in general, except this one because it's just from facing. But it's also a challenge drawing the backside, and it will be an extra challenge drawing the side view later. I'm going to suffer. I'm in danger. We'll get there. Otherwise, I can probably, I don't know, get people to help me with 3D models, like they did with my Sander Netherbrand fan art. I told my friends, man, I'm struggling with this pose. I have this idea, but I can't find proper reference, and because the body shape is like, I can use my own. Like usually you can take a picture of yourself and use it as reference, but you know, anime proportion, and also I don't have a male body. So it was harder for me to picture it properly. So one of my friends was like, okay, something like this. And she, well, excuse me, they shared a bunch of screenshots with a 3D model post, how I wanted, with different camera angles. And I chose one like, yeah, thank you, this is perfect. And I didn't struggle anymore. Some people may be like, you're using 3D models, you're crazy model. I'm just here to have fucking fun. Nobody's paying me. If I want to use 3D models to not suffer in the meantime, then I will fucking use them. Even though it was provided by a friend. But still. I should learn how to pose 3D stuff so I can maybe do fan art faster. I think my main issue is always the freaking anatomy. I hate anatomy. I hate hands. Usually I just take a picture of my own hands and draw over them. The one in the fan art, it was a mix of mine, because of course I have smaller hands. It was like a mix of mine and the models. But most of the time I've had to freaking draw hands. It's like, okay, let me take a picture, let me paste the picture, let me adjust it a bit, and let me draw over it. Fuck it, fuck hands, I don't care about hands. I think at least it's better than freaking hiding them behind. So I will have to do that for this. Okay, we got soccer, we got best. It's looking nice and clean. I have to figure out what these are actually, because I put them because they look cool, but I have to figure out the logistics. I know the longer skirt is going to be like part of the belt based on I don't have the reference open, but yeah, there's some accessories that are usually, they look like skirts, parent skirts obviously, but they are like, okay, this is a belt, and then it's just a cloth that goes around, a cloth. It can be like maybe from here, maybe from there, whatever. It's just like an accessory, and I like this. And I have, one like this. I don't remember how the back looked like, but the one I have, it goes. It's symmetrical. I don't remember how the back side. I think it was maybe something like this. Maybe. I don't know for what. I don't know if it ended in a peak, and just like this, or I don't know, I forgot. But yeah, something like that. So it's going to be that. It isn't part of the vest, it's just part of the belt. So I could have a skirtless option. Or toggle, maybe, I don't know. I could make plenty of toggles, I guess. The question is it worth it? Am I going to use them? I think one without the vest will be useful. Maybe this is like getting far ahead of myself, but maybe someone wanted to draw me an outfit or something, like an asset. I could just pin it on top, and it's easier when you don't have big pieces around. I don't know. Or maybe just for fancies. I don't know. Or maybe as a learning experience. Okay, yeah, time to figure out the part. That's going to be fun. That's going to be freaking fantastic. I could also eat it. Or maybe they're like strings? Not strings, like actual strings, but pant. Wait, let me see. How the fuck do I call this? Belt pant, I guess. Belt pant. So now I draw the whole freaking belt. Where am I? There am I. I think when I did the draft of the thickness of the body went like up to there. Or like more out. So I had to keep in mind that just because the body ends here or more or less here doesn't mean that the cloth is actually like stuck into the body. It goes out a little bit. It doesn't clip with the body. Yeah, maybe something like this. You be my way. How many belts is too many belts? Am I a Kingdom Hearts character yet? I don't know. Nomura senpai. Do I need more belts? Do I? Nomura, please. I could pass for a Kingdom Hearts character. Or maybe I still have more belts to add for that. Who knows? Belt. Well, the boots are going to have a ton of freaking belts, to be honest. Like, in theory, based on ones I have, well, they are a mix of two pairs I have. These parts on the side are belts. Are all belts. So you fasten your boots very painfully. Wouldn't surprise me if my character slept in their shoes, because they can be bothered to freaking take the shoes off. Maybe. Oh, it probably isn't that comfortable. Who knows? Or maybe it's magic. Maybe I'm a magic cat. Maybe everything's an illusion. Why not? I am free to do whatever I want with my maybe possible lore. If I want to be a magic cat, then so be it. This is too thick here. This will be thinner. Thinner. Also, talking about... We aren't talking about that shit anymore, but doesn't matter because I glanced at chat again and it's the last thing that was said. So, haha, this is what you get. Talking about pointy and slender is also a reason I freaking love feathers. And to be honest, I'm surprised I haven't added any to the design. I haven't added anything feather related or bird related to the design. Like, who am I? Did I mention it? I don't know if I mentioned it in another stream or not. I forgot. Maybe it was I This is the problem. This is I get attracted. Fucking. Who needs to have a freaking, I don't know, notes of, yeah, I'm going to talk about these topics so I don't run out of ideas when I can just come up with my own in the middle of the stream because I'm reminded of shit constantly. ADHD skill, hell yeah. So, as I was going to say before my mind went, hey, remember this? You could talk about this. What the fuck was I going to say? Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned in a stream or not. I'm unsure. I have the memory of having mentioned it, but maybe it was in a dream. That I wanted a tattoo. A big tattoo. Once I turned 18, I wanted a big tattoo. I just wanted one. It was like, I'm not going to be like those crazy peeps. Well, they can do whatever they want, of course, but I'm not going to do like those people who get a freaking ton all over their bodies. I just want one. And I will be happy. But again, go big or go home, because I'm fucking insane. I wanted a tattoo of a pair of wings that... Wait, one second, I should separate this. The buckle from the thingy. For rigging it doesn't matter, but I want to clean shit up later. It's better. A pair of wings on my back going down my arms, because I saw a picture back in the day and I really liked it. And again, I like feathers and I like wings. And also it was Kingdom Hearts inspired. I commissioned someone to draw the idea for me. And they did it and it looked so fucking cool. So I was really excited to get it done. So I got an appointment. I asked my mom, can you accompany me, please? I don't want to go alone, please. Please, can you accompany me, please? And she came with me when I was going to get it done. But my skin is a fucking bitch. It's a sensitive fucking bitch. And I was there suffering with basically only the draft. It was just a thin line. You know, it wasn't color, it wasn't anything, it didn't get that far because, again, I was doing well most of it until he got to the back of the neck. Okay, let me point. Okay, since we have, you know, this model here. This model, if one second, maybe, yes, more or less clear. Imagine this is the back, okay? This is the spine. When he got to this part, because the design had like an emblem in the middle, it was something like and it was like this. I can look it up later because it was the nobody. I don't know if it was the nobody emblem or the heartless emblem. Partially because I made it more fancy. But when he got to this part of my back, for starters, he shouldn't have gone. He shouldn't have placed the design that far up. It wasn't supposed to go that up. But when he got here, middle of the spine, lower neck, I was having such a bad fucking time, man. I was with my MP3 player, trying to focus on the music. I don't know. Hugging a chair or something, or wherever or I don't know, it wasn't a chair, but somewhere where you sat, and because again it was on my back, so my mind was just like I'm suffering. My mom looked at my face, how pale I was, and she asked the tattoo artist, can you give us a break, please? just a break. And he was a bit, but he left for a moment. So my mom asked me, okay, you see in what state you are in, right? Like, and look at yourself in the mirror and you realize it's just the thin line. It isn't color or anything, it's just the thin line. You can barely see it's there, it's just this thin line. Do you see yourself going through with the rest? And I was like, no. no. I was so close to either puke or passing out, one of the two. But yeah, I was almost disassociating at that point. So the tattoo artist comes back, like, okay, you got your break, let's continue for a little bit more and maybe we'll continue another time. And 1 second, my mom is coming, so I will close the door. There you go. So we don't hear her coming in. So yeah, he came like, well, we'll do a bit more and then for another session. And my mom was like, no, we're stopping here. And he was like, what? But, like, no, this is, they can't take it. And we're stopping here because, yeah, no. He got so mad, like, I was the one fucking suffering and it was my freaking money. It's not like we didn't pay him, you know? But he was so, I don't know, rude afterwards. Like, man. He didn't even put the freaking plastic over it correctly later. It was so badly placed. I don't know, bad experience. But yeah, I was suffered a lot. I just wanted one freaking tattoo, man. I just wanted one. And I couldn't get it. So I suffered and I don't have any. I wish I had, but I don't. Anyways, maybe if technology gets better, maybe I can get a painless one sometime. I don't know. Why must life be so hard when you want cool shit? I don't know. Still heavy, but it's fading. Can barely see it, and I most of the time forget it's there because it's on my back. Only my mom can see it from time to time. Yeah, I was reminded of something while I was talking about the thing, but then I forgot. That's another issue. That's another issue. No, there should be a proper circle because the thing has to go through it. Bye. Bye. Yeah. No, not that close. Not that close. Later on, I decided... yeah, feathers and shit. Later on, I decided, okay, let me try to get piercings then. I want a bunch on my ears. But because I want to suffer everything at once, I got 4 at once on my right ear. 2 on the lobe and 2 on the 2 helix piercings, which is like, if this is the ear, then I go, because I already had one, well, 2 here and then another one, so I could have like this. And I got feathers. Of course I got feathers. And I'm still suffering because of this. Not because of all of this, but because this one in particular, this motherfucker here, it's been motherfucking years. And it still hasn't fully healed properly. Sometimes it gets a bit swollen. It isn't like super bad, but it gets a bit swollen, a bit stupid, and it looks a bit off. But I'm not giving up on it. Because the one on top, the one here, did heal. It did heal. This one is fantastic. This one, 10 out of 10. This one is being a bitch. So because this one healed, I haven't given up on this one, even though it has literally been like maybe 6 years. I'm not giving up. But yeah, I went to it 4 at once, so I was able to sleep on my left side without worries. But I did use an amine cream, so I wouldn't suffer. I didn't feel it. I only felt it because it's like, you have to clean it, but I didn't tell you when you start to have to clean it. So I think that same day I tried to clean it. Man, the moment I touched it, I don't think I have, like, you know, typical horror game of like needle in your, going into right. Yeah, no, thank you. But seeing needles in general, not really. And also because it's in my ear, it's not like I don't see it going in. So again, I had an amine cream. I didn't feel anything at the moment. It was just later when I was going to clean it that same fucking day. I think it was that same fucking day. I almost passed out. I had to sit down like, holy shit. Maybe I don't have to clean it right now. Maybe I had to wait a little bit. I think if I hadn't used the numbing cream, I wouldn't have taken it as well. I don't think so. But yeah, because my plan was okay. Yeah, you know what? Perfect. No, wait, yes. Ear. This is an ear. An ear. Look, an ear. 2 ears. My plan was to have like 3 here, 2 here. So yeah, I have feathers, because it looks cool. when I go to do blood tests, I get super nauseous. Yeah, no, those are awful. Those I've had to get mine done. In a couple of times, I just stretch my arm and look away, trying to think of something else. Something like, you can look. I'm like, no, I don't want to see anything. I don't want to. No, I don't want to. No. No. Like seeing needles going like underneath the skin or whatever. No. I don't mind needles on its own. I just don't want to see them getting into anywhere. So yeah, I went. Well, so my plan was 2 here, 3 here, and then on the other one, like the opposite but symmetrical, you know? Like, yeah, I will have 3 up and then 2 down, okay? But seeing as this one is being a bitch, maybe I will only try to get this other one. Or maybe I'm not stupid and I could get this one and one of these instead of going 2 and 2, you know? Go big or go home. At least the low ones are usually like they heal better or more easily than the helix one. So I should get some of this someday. And the other one, yeah, someday when I stop being lazy. I should get those done. Because they're cool. And they are the only cool thing I can get apparently. I dyed my hair back in the day, but it didn't last long and my hair fucking sucked afterwards. It was so freaking dry. It was like, this is not worth it. It didn't last a freaking month and the hair, it's ugly. Ugly and dry and not worth it. And my hair is very dark, so I suffer. I want to be cool and I can't. So piercings it is. And yeah, I could have piercings on other places, but on the nose, if you want to sneeze or like, you know, you have mucus, like how the fuck do you clean your nose when you have a freaking piercing in the way? Like, isn't that uncomfortable as fuck? I don't know. I don't want to find out. Then there's the ones, I don't know, on the tongue, which fucks up your teeth. Then I don't know, the ones on the eyebrow. They look cool. However, if I want to get my eyebrows done, because I have bushy eyebrows, you know, I don't have bushy eyebrows here because anime characters have freaking thin eyebrows. But yeah, basically, I mean, the ones here are based on mine basically. But yeah, because they get very, if I don't get them done, they are like freaking like this. Man, the first time I got my eyebrows done, I was like, now I understand how my mom has freaking room for freaking eye makeup. Now I get it. It was hidden all along. So yeah, so if I get a freaking piercing here or whatever, then this is a freaking pain to get around when you're going to get your eyebrows down. So what's the point? Fuck it. Then there's the ones, you know, here. They're really cool. I wear glasses. Most of the time I use contact lenses. Yeah, caterpillar bros, sadly. Most of the time I have contact lenses when I go out and shit and I get home and I don't take them out because I'm stupid. I should, but I don't. So if you have this and you wear glasses, fun, you know, fun. Then nothing is left. The only piercings I can get is on my freaking ears. Well, there's also the subdermal. Like sometimes they go like underneath the skin. Like maybe you could have some right here because the freaking bar goes below the skin, so you only see this. But what if they get stuck on clothing? See? That's my problem with most things. It's the same as rings that are so big. It's like, okay, but aren't you going to put your hand in your pocket and you can actually put it in your pocket because you have a freaking enormous ring that you can fit into your fucking pocket? So yeah, when I'm designing the clothing, I also keep that kind of shit in mind. It's like, this doesn't make sense. This will be fucking uncomfortable. And that's why I came up with the idea of the boots in two parts. With the, I don't know how to call this, but yeah, it will be, this is the upper part and this is the merge here, like a mechanism so you can actually bend it with this, like as the, how the fuck is it called? How the fuck is the English word? Axis. Ah, axis, the axis. Yeah, the axis. So you can bend it. So this goes here, and you can actually bend the knee, okay? With no problem. It's still cool because it's freaking leather, but you can bend it. Because freaking laces didn't really fit the design. I thought maybe doing like, I know this is asymmetrical, okay, but when it was symmetrical, you know, like going ha 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 ha, the freaking one side the other, looking at the overall design, it just didn't fit, so I went for leather. And again, I didn't want to design freaking pants, so I wanted to do high boots, and also this will be inspired by the bits here to bring the whole design together. So yeah, that's how I plan shit. I want things to make sense, and again, this is like getting far ahead of myself, but I don't know if a cosplayer was to make a cosplay of this, at least will be like, yeah, you know, this is doable. You can actually do this. This is how it will work. It isn't magic. Again, I doubt I'll get to that point, but it's just for my own satisfaction of shit making sense. And also, if it makes sense, then it's also easier to draw. Okay, I have to do the little gaps. Little, like, yeah, why the fuck not, something. Those are ugly as fuck, 1 second. Also, what layer am I? There. Yeah, good enough. I was thinking, should I? Maybe I will just draw everything separately, and at the end I will merge them, because I don't need the buckle and the belt to be separate. I'm not going to rig them differently. They're going to be a whole freaking thing. Oh, why can't I make a proper, I don't know, circle? Or semicircle? Semicircle. I don't know, maybe like that. I don't care. Why am I putting so much effort into this when I'm going to paint over it later and you won't see the freaking line art or even the sketch? I don't know, I'm stupid. Leave me alone. Do I need that many? No, this isn't how belts work. How the fuck do belts work? Oh! I don't need that many. It's stupid. No! No! Fuck! No! Wrong layer. Wrong shit. Wait. Just go back. Go back. Also. No. This don't make sense here. If the belt comes from that side, then let me put another color. Then it will, well, for starters, it will go through here. There will be one of those thingies that keeps the thing in place, which also I have to add around. And then this is where it will come out. You won't see it because the freaking thing is behind it, but it's there. It's freaking there. Clothing. I don't know how to close. Clothing is weird. It's freaking 30 degrees outside and I'm dying in my room, but what else is new? Exactly. It's so hot I have to freaking shower in the morning so I can use the freaking hair dryer and not freaking keep all the heat in my room. Because in the morning it's actually 15. So I can open my window. Otherwise I would freaking die. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Maybe. Yeah, just one more. Yes. Okay, so the belt. When it comes to this kind of thing, Does it actually have... Oops. I don't want to open my other Chrome profile because it has like... I don't know if 20 tabs is going overboard or I'm still missing some. I have too many tabs. You know what, I can always just correct it later, I guess. Or like change it. Or then again, you can't fucking see this because it's behind the freaking... Well, if I make a toggle without the vest, in theory, you could see it. You could very well see it. You could very well see it, indeed. So maybe it's not a bad idea to actually keep that shit in mind. That's if I make a toggle. Why would I make that toggle? I don't know. This is like how I started making a non-player V for Cyberpunk. And I go to the toggles to take off the shirt, take off the jacket, take off, I don't know, change the hair or whatever. And I didn't finish doing the MVV, which is non-player V, because I got distracted by making toggles. And I got a bit overwhelmed because I made too many toggles. Oopsie. Then they updated the tools, well, the game. They updated the game, they changed materials. Probably if I try to use that MVP, the skin will be freaking ink black, so... I should make it sometime. Now that there's also better tools, because back then you had to use a freaking... an editor, but you had to write the materials you use for each... how do you say? Item? Yeah. They have a list of appearance. So you have a custom one, then you had to add the name of that custom one to another like txt, like in the list, so you can select it on that other program. It was a fucking mess. It was the old days, the cursed days where technology was in there. Now it's much better. You can actually edit shit properly. Also, why is this here? Because I didn't deactivate the freaking symmetry. But yeah, it's getting there. Okay. Yeah, that will be all for the belt. Let me get rid of this. Then, again, I'm not going to separate the belt. Therefore, this is useless. This doesn't belong here. Where does this go? Is that from the same layer as the editor thingy? No, nice. Okay. Belt, yeah, I'm not going to bother erasing this. So that will be the belt, and then let me... I could make the belt here longer, so it drops. But also, since the jacket is on top, it doesn't... I don't think it will look that good. Yeah, you could freaking rig it and give it physics like Tillintoron, but no, it has to be neat, so it doesn't look like a bump against the freaking vest. Okay, lower... I still had to figure this shit out. 1 second. Let us do a draft, I guess. How the fuck will this work? How the fuck will this work? Also, the body will be maybe... Okay, since that's a mesh and therefore it's like close to the body, it will actually like come here. Come here and then here, most likely. Also, I forgot the freaking symmetry. I love symmetry. Also, I can't believe I never knew how to do symmetry. I think I just never considered it. This is like, I was talking to a friend the other day about Photoshop, and he's like, you know the amount of artists that are like, oh my god, I've been doing this manually for like so long, and there's just, with a click on a button, you can do it. And it does it for you without spending so much time. This is the same, you don't really consider, like, maybe there's a symmetry tool. I looked it up because, yeah, usually for like 2D models, they're like, yeah, you can use Clip Studio. And I'm like, I don't have Clip Studio and I think you have to pay for it and I don't want to pay for it and I don't want to learn how to use another freaking tool. Thank you. And so I looked up like, that's paint tools I have. Again, symmetry. tool, maybe. And so I found a post on Reddit, like, you see this thing and you can do this, and I'm like, oh! And I used it and I was like, oh, it's true! The edges are true! I don't have to paint one side, copy it, invert it, and pray that it looks good once on the other side. It's a miracle! That was nice indeed. Okay, more or less I have the... Okay, so that will be the torso, more or less, okay, more or less. Yeah. Where will the belly button go? I don't know. I think I did... No, that was the joke one I did, or maybe it was? No, yeah, that's the joke one I did. Ah, yeah, yeah, it's... Ah, just here, right in the middle. In the middle, where am I? Here am I. The belly button. There it is. Belly button, I guess. Or maybe I should put it higher. I don't know. What is anatomy? I don't know. Maybe there. I don't care. I don't know. Any proportions. Who cares? Okay, so... let's see. If that is the body, what the fuck do I do with the two stripes I got going on here? Which I didn't consider what to do with. Maybe... they will just go around the body? Like... they can be pieces that I don't know, come from here. Okay, maybe not that thin, or maybe... I don't know, but we are looking at the recipe and considering our options. We aren't cooking yet. We are looking at the recipe and saying, okay, this works, this doesn't work, I don't have this ingredient. So maybe the logistics of this outfit. If I make it like this, then from the back you can also do more or less the same thing, like going from the back and just... No, from the back I don't know if I will make it like end more on the sides. I don't know, it doesn't really matter, you don't see it anyway, but it's there. So yeah, I think maybe something like this, just decoration. It's totally useless. I just think it looks cool. That's it. I don't need any other freaking reason. Man, the moment I mentioned on my main Twitter fan account for VTubers. Too many belts. A freaking... Regal commissions are open! I can't start following me like... No. No, I'm not going to commission you. Leave me alone. You need to follow this freaking account, which I just repost stuff from my Yoshis. Leave me alone, I don't care. Vultures, I told you. Okay. Yeah, something like this, what the fuck not. Pipa poo. I don't have the symmetry. It doesn't matter. If I erase this, which doesn't matter anymore. And we bring back the jacket. Mask it for a second. Maybe I masked it too much. There we go. Also I did it. It just looks a bit naked like this, I don't know why. Belly button is too lewd. I think I'll keep it. Because why the fuck not? It's the X from Xehanort! It's the X from Xehanort. Are they going to be leather? No, for a moment I thought maybe buckles, more belts, but no, this will be freaking uncomfortable against the skin, so no, just strings. Maybe they are what are keeping my pants actually like not falling off. Why not? Wait, wait, I'm starting to cook in my mind. One second. No, not you. Well, you, yes you, but not you at all. I should go more to the side, or it could go there. I'm thinking of like those, I don't know, because I have a bunch of weird clothing. I just don't know the terms of anything. But you know, when something goes kind of like this and there's a button, so you can flip it and you can take it off. So maybe something like that for this. They could go below the pants. Or below the... Yeah, because... Okay, yes. I'm cooking. Because again, this belt doesn't actually keep the pants up. It just doesn't. Because you can actually have freaking long clothes coming from there, but also with the pants. It doesn't work like that. But if I make it so the pants are held up by this, so the pants will be underneath. The knee is, the bed is non-existent. Then, yeah, they can stay up thanks to the strings. Like suspenders. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. So I'm going to do that. Therefore, belt pant goes away for a moment. Belt pant goes away. This is body, this is the strings. It's time for actual pant. Or I'm not going to draw the whole pant, but let me put this like a bit like this, so I know what the fuck is going on underneath. I'm cooking. Na. It will be more like leggings at this point. Well, not super leggings, otherwise it will hug the form, and I don't want either bulge or I don't know, whatever underneath to freaking pop up. Okay, this is this. I hit this, right? No, this is for that. Okay. Whatever, I don't care. That's activated. Yes. So. The original idea. Yeah. Choo. This. Yeah. And this. Thinking of logistics of pants. Let me use another color, maybe. Wait, no, not green, because that's the one I use for the body. Then. Yeah, I keep rotating this shit. I don't know why. No, lower. Otherwise, why doesn't matter if it pops up a bit from the freaking belt? If it does, I don't think if it's going to that anyway. So yeah, like that. The start of pant, and I can't use the symmetry anymore because the legs aren't symmetrical. Because for some reason I decided I don't want the legs to be symmetrical, even though it would make rigging easier. Because you can just mirror the movement one side or another. Then again, I don't think I will give it that much. Don't really look at the feet that much. But yeah, I just wanted. I didn't want to be a freaking man standing emoji emote, okay? That's why I have the hand on the hip. And the leg is like this. It isn't just, again, I don't want to be. Most models are just man standing emoji. But yeah, it will be something like this. I can't think of other stuff later, but yeah, they're basically going to be. Say my pants. No, don't do that. I don't want that. Thank you. Bye. The crotch, I guess. I had to look at how freaking crotches etu wrinkles look. Because that shit is messy as well, haha. Do I bother with pockets even though you won't fucking see them? Well, you can see them. Can you see them? 1 second. If I just keep the jacket. Well, I guess I should make some kind of maybe pocket. So, my symmetry. Symmetry too. So if I make a toggle without the skirt part, you can see I have pockets. I don't know how the fuck to draw pockets. So I will come back to this later, I guess. But I don't know. Maybe like this. We need pockets. When we need pockets? Should I do pockets? I don't know. Pending. I guess those are pending. I don't know if I should even do them so freaking high. I don't know. I don't know pockets. I don't know pockets. I don't care. My pockets. I will maybe bother with you later. Okay. Okay, so pant. Bell pant. Bell pant, which goes on top of the pant. Yes, goes on top of the pant. Yes, fantastic. So then I can focus. I bother with the rest of the pants later, to be honest. I don't care about the pants. And that's why there's barely pants. I want to care more. Okay, this was belt pant. This is going to be just belt. Belt. And I'm going to put all the shit in. Hippie. Belt. That's just the belt. Yes, that's the belt. And this is going to be the cloth that comes from that part. No, I don't want to rename you. Cloth. Yes, cloth. Cloth. Maybe for now in pink so I can fucking see. Okay. Okay, so first get the jacket. So I can keep in mind where stuff is coming from the belt. Beep. Petal shaped on there. And from here, let me why you just 9. Pam. Oh yeah, you also have. Wait, I forgot. I keep forgetting the these are supposed to also come from the freaking jacket. I keep forgetting. How? Maybe like stats. I want them to be just, or maybe they are attached with thread. Or maybe just a little chain, maybe similar to the choker, but this will be like smaller. Maybe the problem is the shape. Well, if the ring is big enough, it shouldn't mess with the shape at the tip of the jacket. No. Me thinking, okay, but what if I make like a row of stats, like, you know, and then like the earrings, you know. No, stop it. No. Brain, no. Don't overcomplicate the design. It already has enough details. Don't add more shit. There's no need. I shouldn't be allowed thoughts. There we go. Nice and easy. This is the front, like almost part of the detail. And from the back, I had to also paint it entirely. However, okay, from here, and then Wait, do I want to make a tip? No, because this is going to be basically the shape from the side should be something like this, not like that, but it isn't. Oh, you know, it has this tip because petal. Petal. Also, I'm going to be finishing stream soon because I had to go to the cinema and I think I have to get out of my home at 8:30 p.m. and it's already 8. So I will finish this big shape. And we'll continue another day. Maybe later. I think I'll get home later, like very late. So maybe I will do the which layer is this one? Where the fuck am I drawing? Oh my god. Okay, no. Yeah, I don't have to do this on the same layer. Bye, I don't need you. No, you're supposed to be the back. 1 second. 1 second. Back. Maybe I will get it less confused if I do this. Okay, yes. Is the back? Yes. Yeah, because it's going to be late as fuck when I get home. I'll prepare the schedule tomorrow. Again, I'm not going to stream until Thursday, which I will be streaming what did I have in my calendar? I'm going to continue one shot because I love one shot. I want to get the true ending and it's puzzles. And it was really fun, even though... Did I struggle with any puzzle? I don't think so. No, yes, I did. But it wasn't because I was dumb. No, the fucking game. There was a puzzle in which the game tells you, you have to look in your most accessible place in your computer. And I was like, okay, that's my desktop. Let me look. And I found nothing. I was looking for a file or something, you know, because it messes with your files. And well, it doesn't really mess with your files, but, well, a bit. I had to look for shit, okay? And I didn't find it. Like, I'm looking through all of my freaking files on my desktop. I don't see anything. Like, what the freak is this? Like, what? And I asked the game, hint. And it's like, the game begin roast me like, are you dumb? Like, what's the most accessible part of your computer? And I'm like, that's my desktop, but I can't find anything. So I had to look it up. And it's because I had the freaking wallpaper engine running. Because what changed was the freaking wallpaper. But I couldn't see it. Because I had wallpaper engine running. It wasn't my fault, I wasn't dumb. I just had something preventing me from looking at what I needed for the puzzle. I think that was the only time I air quotes struggled. But it wasn't my fault. I was nerfed. Okay, I was nerfed. So yeah, I want to get the true ending of that game. A happy ending. Because we got a sad ending. Well, there's 2 endings and none of them are actually happy, so... yeah, I think those will be like parts. The front and the back. So it's a sandwich. Yeah, I'll have to do the little stars. The pattern, which is based on the one of the best. Because I didn't want to go too crazy. Sometimes less is more. So I think I've made good progress. I think, maybe. I don't know, I've yapped a lot. I don't know if that's progress. I've yapped a lot. I guess there's progress on one side, progress on the other. They should be more round. Rounder. Yeah. Rounder. Pew. My freaking what remains of Edith Finch video for a moment went down because of freaking copyright. I got an email. Oh, we took down your video because it has copyrighted music and it's blocked everywhere, you can't see it anymore. I'm like, excuse me? Excuse me? And it was the freaking Waltz of the Flowers, I think it's called. Like, isn't this one in fucking public domain at this point? I think it was like specific performance. I don't know. It had a freaking long name. I put it in the description of the video. Like, yeah, I had to mute because the options are you leave it as it is and nobody can watch it. You trim the part of the video or you mute the part of the video, which kind of sucks because it was the scene when you're in the bathtub playing with the froggy and dancing, and I was doing stupid noises and singing like da, 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 da. Those are lost now, and so I've looked up how to separate or like how to get two tracks for OBS when I record, when I stream, so I can get... Right now I'm not recording because I don't plan on doing anything with the stream, but just in case for future streams, a separate audio track of only my voice, so in case I have to mute some part of the video, I can mute it and keep my voice in. But because right now, yeah, that segment is freaking muted, otherwise the whole freaking video is fucking gone. Oh yeah, I should be finishing up soon because my man sent me a WhatsApp because he isn't going to get inside my room. We had to take the bus off 8:30 p.m. It's 8:05, so I'm going to leave this here so I have time to prepare mentally, I guess. I haven't shaved in all this time. Now that I think about it. I think there were more cursed parts, but it was just the freaking music. It's so dumb because, again, the song itself is public domain because it's old as fuck. I think it's just the freaking performance. And there's a specific performance from this artist, you can listen to this. And it's not like, yeah, you can monetize the video. No, it's blocked. You can watch the video. It's so fucking dumb. There's another song, but that only matters if you are monetized. And in the case of getting monetized, you wouldn't get monetized because of the song, which I don't care because I'm not monetized, and even if I was, I wouldn't care anyway, because this isn't my main freaking job. So, leaving this here, I guess. Leaving this here. Yes. No, 1 second. Let me clean this up. 1 second. Let me clean this. Let me put this like this, so I can do this. Tchaikovsky copies freaking from another. Yeah, it's freaking Tchaikovsky. Like, sir, you're dead. Again, I think it's the specific performance. Because it wasn't like, yeah, the Waltz of the Flowers on Tchaikovsky. No, it was that fucking long name. Budapest, something like, huh? I'm not even going to dispute it. I think I'm going to lose anyway. Maybe next time, I don't know, I will look up if a game has freaking copyrighted music, I guess. But oh well. It just bothers me that the whole video got blocked. You couldn't watch it anymore. It isn't just, it's limited or you can get money. No. Whole video, fuck it. And that's why apparently VTubers, VTubers have to ask for perms. So in case shit happens like this, they can dispute it. Like, hey, I got permission. I can stream the game. Even if sometimes they have rules and shit, but oh well, now it's safe. Maybe we'll continue another time. I don't know, if people are interested, I will continue on my own, so we'll see how far along I've gone in the meantime, or maybe I will do, I don't know, I'll see. I want to do more content that isn't just freaking gaming. Once I get back into modding, I'll also start streaming those. I need more content, I need to be special. In the sea of VTubers, I need to be special somehow. Room. How long have I been here? How long have I... 2 hours? No, 2 hours and a half? Maybe. Stretching and shrimping. Ow, my neck. My neck. Yep. In some mind might be a good horror stream game. The music in it is from the Living Tombstone. Maybe say, but I don't know. Oh, in some mind. Yes, give me recommendations. In some mind. Yes. Give me recommendations. I will check it out. And if it's up my alley, I will maybe get it and play it. Psychological horror game. Nice. I love spooky games. I have another. Okay, so what I have planned for the week is one shot From the Darkness, which is a horror game, Kingdom Hearts, and continuing Kina and the Bridge of Spirits. Those are the plans. I just had to put out the freaking schedule. But yeah, expect next stream on Thursday afternoon, on Friday afternoon, Saturday morning, and Sunday morning. Basically. Then again, thank you for coming, hanging out, and chatting, and accompanying me, and I hope I was entertaining enough, and I hope you were interested in my design and how I'm doing shit, and fucking around and finding out. Which is all that matters. I don't know, maybe people will get interested in me later. I don't know, I don't care. I care a little bit, just a little bit. I want more people around. Not a ton at once, but more people around. So yeah, before my mom gets worried, like they are still streaming, and I send them a message and they haven't answered, and we had to take the bus. I'm going to go. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, or hit the bell, so you know when I go live. Because yeah, that's nice, knowing when the one you want to watch goes live. And I'll see you on Thursday if you people are around then. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Have a nice rest of your day, night, time zone. Bye.